All right. Hey, what's going on? What's up, everybody? Sorry we're a little bit late. This is the Death Rattle Podcast. It's 7 p.m. on Wednesday on the East Coast, 4 p.m. over on the West Coast, and whatever time it is out there across the pond. My name is DJ Remark. I'm your host, and with me is Mr. Kanan Becker, my co-host. What's up, buddy?
What is up? See, like that the new music better?
No, I don't. That music sucks.
No, it doesn't. It's horror.
Like, it's creepy. Yeah, it's creepy, but it's boring. You're coming here and you're just like,
did you not listen to the end of it?
I listened to the end of it. That was like 5 seconds.
No, you're supposed to start us right then.
Oh, okay.
Like, sorry. Jen, and then we come in.
All right. Well, all right. Next time we'll get it. But
trying to produce on the fly.
Sorry, we're a little bit late. I've been in, it's my fault. It's my fault. I'm working on a festival. I'm working on a movie. I'm working on just a whole bunch of stuff that is pulling me in every single direction. I'm working on my own channel, and I'm just bad at, at managing my time, and that's what happens. But what have you been up to?
Just same old, lots of editing, lots of work, trying to get these sponsor things going so I can get these videos out. End of the month, like I swear, every month I'm like, I'm gonna, not have to, cram at the very end of the month. But then when it comes, like with these sponsor kind of things, it ends up making it to where I'm having to cram to get stuff out last minute again at the end of the month. So
yeah.
But I saw in the comments John saying something about an A24 Halloween. Now, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what Facebook things you've been watching, but there is no such thing as a A24 Halloween. There's an A24 Friday the 13th series called Crystal Lake. And then there is supposedly another series in development for Halloween, but it's not.
He might have been
A24.
misled. Wait. Well, he might have been misled by our title, because our title says A24 Halloween, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's supposed to say October.
It's supposed to say
October.
It's supposed to say A24 October.
Yeah. So I understand, because I didn't see the title, and I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Like
that is also my bad.
Yeah, it's supposed to say October because there's a new movie that was just announced.
Right.
I think it's not coming out till next year, probably, but it's called October, coming out by A24, and it's going to be a Halloween time of year kind of movie.
Okay, the title should be fixed.
About that.
I'm sorry, guys. Fixed. I am failing you. So for the festival, for those who care, I started a horror festival down here in Jacksonville, Florida. It's our first annual festival. It's going to take place in March, and we finally got a venue. It's going to be at the Hicks Auditorium, which is inside of the downtown public library. We have made the announcement today already, and we are going to be rolling out a whole bunch of promo for it. And for those of you who don't know, Mr. Kanan Becker here is going to be one of our celebrity judges for the films. So the the horror films that we have selected that are going to be slated for awards, Ghost Pirate himself is going to be watching those and determining which movie wins the award. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, let's see who's in the chat. Diddy's in the chat. What's up, man? Mr. Wonderful. Good to see you. John Connor, what's going on? What's going on, Chad? He just about forgot it was Wednesday. Don't do that. Stephanie's in the chat. What's going on, girl? Casey's in the chat. What's up, Casey? Heather, what's going on? John loves the creepy music. Okay. I don't. Nightingale, what's going on? Stephanie says it's suspenseful. Yeah. She's chewing her nails. Okay, fine. Maybe we'll keep the boring ass piano music. That's whatever. I'm known to. I'm not going to deny.
I think it just sounds boring to you because you are listening to it through your little shitty speakers on your laptop.
I have amazing speakers. No, I'm not on a laptop.
Do not.
I have a whole.
You do not have headphones,
brother. I have 2 huge speakers and a subwoofer that'll blow your ass out.
Well, then why don't I hear any of it?
Because I know how to set up audio.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
That's all screwed
my
up.
mic is off sometimes, okay? But I know how to set up audio for no feedback or anything like that, okay? I know how to do that at least. Look at my setup here. Like I'm
just saying, like it's a nice little creepy piano.
Yeah. Casey says they like rattlers, so we should own that. All right, so everybody's all right. So everybody who watches the Death Rattle podcast is a rattler. So we'll do that. All right, so we'll start saying what's up, rattlers.
Like I can find it. I could, put better music. It's just that was one I had available.
How about we'll try some different musics that we have?
We just need something besides that annoying stock crap that we play.
I like the stock rock. I like it.
Yeah, but it's rock. It doesn't fit a horror themed show at all because it's not even like good rock.
All right, we got to find a good like free to use metal track. That's what we got to do. Prop Dude says
I don't want to blow anybody's ears out. That's why I went with.
I do
because I have access to I can play a bunch of different stuff. Like I pay now for Epidemic Sound, so I have the rights to all kinds of different music.
I have I have Envato, and they have thousands and thousands.
Yeah, but you don't have copyright for my channel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's why your trailer got copyright striked on my channel.
Damn.
But I have Epidemic Sound, so I have the rights to it, so they won't flag me. And
Gotcha.
Since the Death Rattle channel isn't isn't monetized yet, it doesn't matter over there. But even if it was, I can approve. If it were to get copyright flagged, I can approve those. So
gotcha.
Which you could do. You could probably do it with me too, but it's a whole thing. So
all right. Well, Heather says, "Ooh, spooky! I'm ready for Halloween season now with that music and this fall weather." Yeah, fall's coming up.
Couple days and the Halloween season starts.
That's right. Ice Princess says, "Holla." Or Ola, sorry, Ola, Ice Princess, Ola. Gaston's in the chat. What's up? Gory Tiger, what's going on? Good to see you. John says, DJ. Creepy piano's always
the other day.
What?
I went to Spirit Halloween the other day for the first time this season.
Oh, yeah.
So, they don't have a lot of new stuff yet because it's all the first wave. So they haven't got a bunch of their new stuff up yet. But
mid-October is when they'll have all the fun stuff.
Still good to see.
Mr. Wonderful agrees with me. Doesn't like the music. There you go, Mr. Wonderful. 90s in the chat. What's up? Casey says, speaking of festivals, just heard there'll be no Orgy Dome at Burning Man this year because of a dangerous Haboob, a giant sandworm. Just found it interesting. I had no idea there was a dome tent there. You didn't know about the orgy dome in Burning Man? I will
No,
never.
the sandworm. What are you talking about? Sandworm.
Oh, sandstorm. I can't read.
Oh, okay.
A giant
what the fuck are you
sandstorm.
talking
I
about?
read
Sandworm.
Sorry, my bad. Sandstorm.
Is Burning Man going on right now?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
For some reason, thought that was earlier in the year. It must be going on right now, I guess. I don't know.
Ice Princess says, looking forward to Dream Eater in October. Stephanie is stoned. Atta girl. All right. I think that's everybody so far. Oh, Nettie D is in the chat. What's up, Nettie? Clever Cleaver with the heretical comment of just have AI create a horror themed lobby song for your intros and outros. AI.
Dude.
Bro, get out of here, Clever Cleaver. We are artists on this channel.
Yeah, but also AI just sounds like shit.
Oh my God.
Looks like shit. Like, it's so formulaic. Like, that's the thing. Your average people may not, notice the difference, but anybody that creates stuff, it's like AI sticks out like a sore thumb.
And if you've used AI,
I mean, that's why Will Smith got called out so hard, so fast this week, because like anybody that makes stuff immediately can tell now when, they just immediately are like, oh, that's AI.
Well, it's starting to have its own look. Especially if you use ChatGPT for images, it has its own style. And
well, I'm not against, using AI for different things. I'm just like against bad art. Plain and simple. So like there are some artists that are starting to get creative with AI art, and because of them using it like a tool and their prompting, their skills at prompting, they're able to get really cool, interesting things out of it. But that's not as simple as just going over to AI or like ChatGPT and be like, make me a evil, creepy song for my YouTube show. You know what I mean? Like that's a totally different thing. Like these are people that are artists in their own right and know the kind of prompts to plug in, and they're using it in a way like photo manipulation. It's the same type of thing as people that use digital photography and make this crazy photo manipulation art. Like it still has an artist hand in it, and you could see the artful hand in it, regardless of it being AI created or not. Like there's this music video that was made this week for or released this week for damn it, I'm blanking on the name of the band. I really like the band, and they got a lot of hate for their music video because it's all AI. And like I get what people are saying. I don't personally think it looks that great, but I am all for what was done there, because it was this guy who literally what he does is he takes basically prompts the AI to make these images. Then he takes those and manipulates them in ways, fuses them together and edits them and does all these things to where you end up having this marriage between an actual artist and AI to create these kind of fantastical worlds and things. And like some of what he did looks cool, but a lot of it does just feel kind of too formulaic and too, like, for lack of a better word, AI. So it just doesn't work for me, but I at least like the idea behind it. It reminds me a lot of in the very beginning movies and things that were using CGI, like movies like Lawnmower Man. Like when you look at Lawnmower Man now, it looks like shit, but it's someone still has to pioneer that, and start somewhere.
And that's the argument that a lot of pro AI people use. But I'm with you. Like there's so many, and I'm strictly speaking in terms of visual art and within the horror and within the film sphere. Like every time I see an AI poster, I cringe. And
it looks like shit.
it tells me that if this is the amount of effort that they're putting into their poster, that's probably the same amount of effort they're putting into their movie, and therefore I'm not going to want to go see it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
but the problem is it's all getting clumped together, you know, and it's like, that's where I'm kind of trying to like push back on it some, is be like I said, if someone goes over to Chat GPT, like for me with my scripts and stuff that I've been working on, if I just go to Chat GPT and say, hey, write me a script with these 10 movies, and then I simply just put that out in a video, it's going to sound like shit. And that's not creativity. And that's not me doing it. But if I do that, then I take it back and I rewrite it. Then I put it back into Chat GPT and I go back and forth with 2, 3, 4 passes between my, you know, basically guiding Chat GPT by me writing my own and changing things or whatever. What I end up with is not an AI generated script, but I'm using AI as a tool to help me write a script.
Yes. And that's
like
fine.
That's the same that can be done music and video and all that.
Well, okay, sort of. So I use AI every day for a variety of different tasks and a variety of different management applications. And
everybody
like
does, even though people don't even think about it. Like if you ever use spell check, you're using AI or
sort of, but
prompt
sort
or
of
like chat prompt. No, it is literally the exact same technology.
Okay.
It's the same technology. It's
just I'm talking about a more
in the same.
Yeah, I understand. I'm talking about a more advanced form of AI other than just spell check. Like I'm okay. But when it comes to visual art, I am all about using Midjourney, you know, ChatGPT, whatever you want to use to develop concepts. But then I fully expect you to take those concepts to an artist and have them create that official art, because it's going to have its own voice. It's going to have its own soul to it. You're going to have the most control over that.
Yep. That's the best way to put it. It feels soulless.
Well, that's it. That's what it is. Yeah. Any AI art looks like there's no intention. There's no life. There's no soul behind it. It looks machine generated no matter what.
But so did the photo manipulation in the beginning, when people were just basically like, because they didn't know how to use it as a tool. And that's all my thing is with AI, is we shouldn't be throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You got to look at it as a tool. And just like any other tool, you got to learn how to use it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Society still need to learn where its place is. And right now, way too many people are overusing it. And that's the shit that we see that we hate. Like a fucking AI generated poster where it's like, you literally know that some jackass producer's like, you know, Chat GPT, make me a poster with a woman and a knife and a dog for a horror movie. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's it. And then they just print this out.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the problem. It's soulless. But if you have, like I was talking about, an artist who knows how to work the prompts and goes back and forth creating, you know, an AI. And so it's like he's using it as a new tool, as a way to, you know, like you were saying, where you're generating kind of an idea, like the mock-up or whatever. And then you have an actual artist come in and really take it home, make it into actually something and all that. There's a huge difference. And you could see the huge difference, because honestly, none of us will be able to say it was AI generated. Like if it's not AI generated, you know what I mean? But AI assisted, there's a huge difference.
Right. I would agree with that. John, we're just talking about AI in general. There's nothing, we haven't gotten to anything yet, and we're already 20 minutes into the show. So we're just bullshitting right now.
Yeah.
But I did want to ask
much new.
Yeah. You muted yourself. So I did want, while he's plugging himself back in, chat, if you haven't noticed, we have a new layout for our cameras. Do you like this layout better, or do you like it when we are smaller? So this is A, what we're usually like, and this is B, what we started trying today. So let us know. Yep, you're back. Are you back? Say something.
Check.
Yep, you're back. So let us know. Let us know in the chat or in the comments if you're watching this after the stream, if you guys like this layout better, if you want us to go back to the smaller version with the little green background, whatever. Anyway, let's. What do we want to talk about first? What do you want to talk about first?
Well, we don't have much.
I know.
We had probably watched that trailer. Yeah, let's watch the Return to Silent Hill teaser trailer, because that I'm the most curious about that, and I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. Let me find.
So while you bring that up, I'll mention Primitive War, because I don't have a lot to say about it. But
okay.
Last week I went to see Primitive War. It's this new indie Australian horror movie. I think it's indie. I honestly don't know if it's Australian, so I don't know if it exactly falls into that indie category or not. And I've heard that its budget was between 10 and 20 million. And as far as the budget goes, they did a great job with that limited of a budget. And a lot of people are talking shit about Jurassic World Rebirth and all the Jurassic World movies, saying, how can those movies cost 250 million and this movie costs 10 to 20 million and looks just as good? Well, one, it doesn't look anywhere near as good, but with that budget, they did do a good job. But it is kind of just a little above a made for sci-fi channel movie. It does somewhat feel like that. But what was cool about it, the good about it, is it is cool to see these dinosaurs actually in an R-rated movie eating people and gory, bloody monster goodness. That element of it is very cool. And it was nice, because with the Jurassic Park movies, it always feels neutered. It always feels like, you should be seeing people being bitten in half and whatever. So that part was very cool. The problem, and it's a huge problem, is the movie is not aware of what it is, and it takes itself way, way too serious. It literally, it thinks it's Born on 4th of July, or what's some famous Vietnam movies? What's it called? What's that really famous Vietnam movie, man? The one with
which one? Full Metal Jacket?
Willem Dafoe. Yeah. It thinks it's Full Metal Jacket or some shit like that. And I'm what are you doing? You have fucking dinosaurs. You have dinosaurs. How are you not going to have any fun? There is not a shred of fun in this movie. It is deathly serious. Every kill in it is mourned in this really heavy way. My fallen brother, but you're but they were just bit in half by a fucking T-Rex. You know what I mean? It doesn't work. You don't go into seeing a giant dinosaur movie wanting some uber serious war kind of movie, and then the premise of it is the dumbest shit ever. Once you find out why there's dinosaurs, it's so fucking dumb and clunky, and it's the worst. It's something that drives me crazy, where someone takes some real science and then they don't take enough time to really research that real science, so they don't know how that real science works, and then they go and make some pseudoscience insane scenario using that real science, and so it doesn't work, because it's so obvious that they have no clue what they're talking about. Because it's if you're going to use real science to build some cool sci-fi idea off of it, you got to understand the foundation part. You got to understand the foundation part to start with. You know what I mean? You got to, if you're going to, so basically it's not really a spoiler, but they have a form of the Hadron Collider, of an atom smasher, a collider, right? They use that science. That's not exactly what happens, but they use that jumping off point. But they don't understand how it works at all. And they don't, to me, it doesn't even feel like they did a simple Google search even on how the actual science works in that. And so then everything from that point forward doesn't hold water because the foundation is just dumb. But the biggest problem, I think, is, like I said, the tone. And I think it comes down to the writer of the book. It's like an adaptation of this book, but the same guy that wrote the book, the novelization, is also the guy who wrote the script. And I think, like, you know this, that sometimes what works in a book does not work on film.
Yeah.
And so the idea of this ultra serious war movie that has these dinosaurs, that might actually work in a book. And I mean, it did. I think I'm pretty sure it was like a bestseller, at least in Australia or whatever. So like, I'm sure it works great in the book, but that doesn't work on screen because you don't want to go to see a dinosaur movie and be feeling depressed and sad and dealing with these struggles and the pain of war. Like, it's not tonally the right kind of movie. Like, you know what I mean? Those things do not work well together on screen. And so it was really a shame. And so all these people out there that are calling out Jurassic World, they need to shut the fuck up, because I have a lot of problems with Jurassic World, and I have a lot of problems with Jurassic World Rebirth. Like, I talked a lot of shit about that movie, but still, another shitty movie it's not like showing up Jurassic World with, you know what I mean? Like, you can't take this other movie that's not good and be like, yeah, look, see this. It's like, no, it's not good either. So, but it's ridiculous. Like, to film Twitter is like losing their mind this week, talking all this shit to the Jurassic franchise. And it's like, dude, I have my problems with it, but like, this isn't the answer either.
Yeah, I never understood why somebody thought. I never understood the comparison. Like, because movie A is bad and movie B is worse, therefore movie A is now good.
Yeah,
like it's a very strange argument. A lot of people like to use those arguments with Marvel movies and the Disney Star Wars movies, and it's just like that. Sorry, that doesn't work. Your
How about
your movie is now not
good?
Yeah, your movie is now not suddenly good just because another similar film is bad. Like,
well, that happened a lot with like also too, where you'd have these superhero movies the last few years that still weren't very good movies, but because they were a little bit better, everybody was like, you know, see this blah blah. It's like, well, it's still not good. So
it's still not good. Well, and then and that's also
not praise this movie because it's a little bit better than bad.
That's also the same argument that people use when stuff when the MCU pulls some comic book BS where it's like, well, it happened in the comics. It's like, yeah, well, it was dumb then too.
Yeah. Well, and I also think Jurassic World Rebirth is, dude,
it's not good.
People are blinded by their hate. It's not good, but it's better than this movie. Like,
okay, well, I haven't seen this one that you're talking about yet. So.
Quite a bit better than this movie, because don't get me wrong. I mean, like, you know how much of a problem I have with the script and the writing and the dialogue and all that in Jurassic Rebirth, but still, the characters are still more interesting and likable than the ones in this. Like, this is just not a good movie. And on top of not being a good movie, it's also on a super bare bones budget, and it's 2.5 hours long.
Wow.
Like, it seriously thinks it's some kind of war epic. And it's like, what are you guys doing? Like, anyway.
All right. Do you want to watch this?
Yeah. I think it's only like 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, it's not that long. Here we go. All right. This is the Return to Silent Hill official teaser. Here we go. I'm going to turn off chat just for a second so we can all see it.
Something's happened here. Something really, really bad.
Hold the darkness. You can't give it away.
Please don't go any further.
Oh, no.
You don't know what kind of hell you have to face.
Dude, why did they bother if there's going to be another? It looks like exactly like the last Silent Hill as far as budget and quality and CGI and all that.
Yeah, that does not excite me.
No, it depresses me. And now I understand why it took so long, because this movie was supposed to come out like 2 years ago.
It looks way too action-packed. Like, I'm expecting Silent Hill to be like Creeping Dread with moments of, of action where it's, where everything comes to a head, but like I'm
that's
trying
just
to
a
figure out a
teaser, so they're
mystery.
going to try to show like, because that's part of that was mostly what you're talking about, is just mostly how the trailer's cut together.
Yeah, well, the trailer makes it look like it's like super action packed, and it's like I don't think, when I think Silent Hill, I don't think action packed.
I'm just like, to me, it just looks like bad CGI again, and that's what held back the last Silent Hill movie. It's like,
yeah, you
that movie. Yeah, like that movie, like it's not a bad movie. Like the last one, the story and all that, it's still not a bad movie. It just looks like shit. Like it looks like a made for straight to video kind of quality. That's exactly what this looks like. And it's like, dude, just stop making these movies if you can't get a decent budget.
Yeah.
That's a shame, especially because like Silent Hill is one of those movies you cannot make on a small budget. You just can't.
Right.
It takes too much. There's too much special effects, and like you gotta have a decent budget to make those movies. Like certain movies can be made, on a budget, but well, now I just gotta hold out hope for Zach Krager's Resident Evil, which I have full confidence is going to be badass.
All right, well, let's get into our next bit of news.
This sounds interesting to me.
I was going to bring up October. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, also, if anybody is wanting a really great, dirty, gritty kind of comedy, go see Honey Don't. It's phenomenal. I saw it last night. It is so fucking funny, but it is extremely raunchy.
All right.
With
well,
lots and lots of nudity.
There you go. So there you go, Mr. Wonderful. Looks like that's your movie. All right. So from Bloody Disgusting, October, Sophie Wilde and Chase Sui Wonders join Jeremy Saulnier's A24.
I think it's Sue, man.
Is it Sue? Is it Sue? Chase
Maybe
Sue?
Sui, but I think it's Sue.
Sophie Wilde and Chase Sue Wonders join Jeremy Saulnier's A24 Halloween movie.
Dude, what a good team right there. Because Sophie Wilde, like I was so impressed with her. Go ahead.
Jeremy Saulnier is back in the A24 business with the upcoming October, and Deadline reports today that Chase Sue Wonders, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and Sophie Wilde, Talk to Me, have signed on to star in the movie. Corey Michael Smith, who played SNL alum Chevy Chase and Jason Reitman's based on true events movie Saturday Night, will also star in the Halloween set.
That was so good, dude. Did you ever see that?
I never got around to seeing it. I do need to see it.
It was so good. Like if you're a fan of especially early TV, like, and Saturday Night Live, like it was really, really well done.
Deadline details. No word on the role Smith will be playing in October. Plot details being kept under wraps, but sources describe the project as a fugitive thriller set during Halloween. Saulnier will direct from his own script, with A24 producing and financing. Producers for the film include Rich Pete, Eli Bush, and Jeremy Saulnier and Sky Saulnier, with Ronald Bronstein and who cares? Malcolm Breer previously starred in Saulnier's films Murder Party, Blue Rain, and Green Room. Directed upcoming reboot, The Toxic Avenger. Oh, nice. Okay, well, there we go. So pretty decent lineup.
I just don't know, like, why someone with the A24 team didn't be like, guys, can we come up with a different name for this movie? Because you know how hard it is to even, like, I tried to Google search this earlier. Like, good luck. Like, you cannot find anything because you're looking up, October Halloween movie, October movie. Like, you cannot fucking search for it.
Right. October 2025 movie. You're just, it's like, there's nothing there. Yeah. That's That's funny.
So like, I think I finally put A24's new movie October or something like that, and I finally found some stuff, but even then it was just a whole bunch of stuff that had nothing to do with it.
Okay, what's that other trailer we were supposed to watch?
Oh, it's the guy that did Psycho Goreman. It's called Death Stalker.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me bring that up.
Were you a fan of Psycho Goreman?
Not really. So I loved the way it looked. I loved the costumes. Yeah. I loved all that. I did not like any of the characters. I thought she was
the little girl was like nose on a chalkboard.
Demon. Yeah. And I thought her friend, little boy, was just a big pussy. And then the dad,
the one that gets turned into like the fucking like thing.
The one gets turned into a brain or something. And then and then the dad is like supposed to be the like this other comedic, like, but he was just a cringe factory. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm sure people can enjoy that movie. I just didn't like it. I thought the writing was way too bad, and I thought the little girl was insufferable. So it took.
I think the writing is on purpose meant to be that way because it's supposed to. From what I read, it's supposed to be poking fun at like those 1990s, early like really the 1990s like sitcoms and shit, or not sitcoms, but like the Nickelodeon shows and stuff like that. And so that's why all those characters are like turned up their annoyance, like they're playing those roles but over the top. And I would have been okay with that if it wasn't for the little girl. Like, I could not stand her. Like, she was just so obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like, if they had turned her down just a little bit, I think it would have been all of a sudden hiccups. Like, it would have been so much better. But I still really appreciate it for the creativity behind it, like with the look and the Psycho Goreman himself, like that creature and all that. So
yeah, that looked all that stuff was great, but the characters were just not. And so
100%.
All right.
It's a movie I would never rewatch.
Yeah. All right. Well,
but so either way, I'm curious to see, like, because I think that there's still potential for those people as filmmakers to make something cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, here is Death Stalker.
But I don't know anything about this.
Who is he? They say he was once a knight. Before the war against the Dreadites.
The Dreadites. Okay.
Surgeon with a sword.
Why is this quality so bad?
Oh, wow.
All right, now it's good.
He answers to only one name.
Yeah, the guy who did the Void.
What name would that be?
Yeah, I'm down.
This looks exactly like Psycho Goreman.
Death Stalker.
Yeah, so I'm down as long as like it doesn't have annoying ass little girls running around.
Come and get it. The mighty Death Stalker!
What is that?
I think this looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, man.
Like, it could be really bad, but it also could be a lot of fun.
Okay, so here's the thing. That looks good. That looks good. My only complaint, and I think this might. My only complaint, it looks way too digital. It looks too clean. I wish they dirtied this up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I love a good sword and sorcery, which looks like they're taking a lot of influence from
Looks
that.
like all that stuff's practical, like all the
No, it looks looks practical, but it look like the shots.
Some of the film grain.
Yeah, it looks very digital. It looks very clean. It looks very crisp, which sound like they could be good things. But I feel like for a sword and sorcery movie like this, which is, I'm assuming that's what this is.
Oh,
I like it needs to look a little more film grain. Like it needs to look like a little more film stock.
Like a Turbo Kid, like what Turbo Kid did, or Hobo with the Shotgun.
I need it to look a little.
It has that gritty, grindhousey feel a little bit.
Yeah.
But either way, it looks fun.
It could look.
I like
fun.
Self-produced shit. I'm all for it. Self-produced stuff that doesn't take itself too serious. Like, like
that could be
I
fun.
think that looks like fun.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Well, what else? What do you? So we got. We got like 15
Let's
minutes
get to
left.
the chat.
We got a hard out at 8:00 tonight, guys. Sorry about it. It's me. Everything's my fault all the time.
I got a lot of work I got to do too, so it's not just him.
But all right, let's see what's going on. How far back you want to go? Because we didn't read comments after any of this stuff.
Well, we might as well for the last 15 minutes, so go back 15 minutes.
I'm gonna. Okay. All right. All right. Janetha says, I finally watched Infinity Pool and it was so messed up. I also watched Come to Daddy with Elijah Wood. It was a lot better than what I expected.
I really like both those movies.
I don't remember Infinity Pool. I think I watched it.
I love Infinity Pool.
It's
the one where he gets cloned. Like they basically clone him and kill his clone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Did that came out this year?
No, 2022.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Prophet says John Wick.
Say February.
Not John Wick's. John Wick looking T-Rex. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Rar meh. What? Is this talking about the dinosaur movie you were talking about?
Maybe. I don't follow that either. Sorry, man. Maybe say your comment again in a way that we could follow. I don't know.
Joseph says, hey, Becker, how about a Phantasm prequel?
No, I don't know. I just maybe a prequel because I definitely don't want to see any sequels. But I feel like that. I don't know. I just feel like that franchise should be just left alone. Maybe in 20 years when like everybody is passed away, you could do some kind of reboot or something. I don't even know, but it was such a family of people that came together to make all those movies. And even though they all had limitations, there was always like a heart to all 6 of the movies. And I just feel like with, a lot of the cast passing on now and stuff, and I haven't heard anybody from that camp that's even remotely talked about doing anything. So yeah, I don't see that happening. But I mean, I'm not against it, but it would have to be only if, people or, the main people involved were signing off on it,
90 says, looking forward to whatever Brandon Cronenberg comes up with next.
Yeah. I was just talking about that actually in the video I'm editing right now.
Mr. Wonderful says, should have named it Silent Pill.
Why did they mention that? We were talking about Infinity Pool like just now.
What are you talking about?
Why did they mention Brandon Cronenberg 15 minutes ago? We were just talking about Infinity Pool like right now. Did you not go back?
No, I went back. That was from 732.
Why did they randomly talk about
they were talking about Infinity Pool like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry. I'm just grabbing.
Yeah, they brought up Infinity Pool and then said, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing random chats.
Yeah.
I
know. I have not heard of what he's working on, but I can't imagine he's not.
Matt Hicks asks, who could direct a good Silent Hill? Flanagan. I feel like Flanagan's way too easy.
It's not about, yeah, but it's not even, I wouldn't say Flanagan for Silent Hill. I don't think Silent Hill needs to be that serious, but it's not about directing. It's you need to get money behind it. So you need like a studio or something that's going to spend some money. I know, but what I'm saying is it's not even because like I'm not saying that directing is the problem with this new one or the last one. It's they don't have the budget. And so like even if it's directed well, you had to like some movies can be done on a dime. Like Silent Hill is not a movie that can be done on bare bones because CGI is expensive and you're not making a Silent Hill movie unless you're having quite a bit of CGI, and you can get away like inexpensive, like practical effects can still look good with the right practical effect artists on a dime, you know, like look at Alien, right? But you cannot do the same with CGI. Like you just can't. CGI looks like shit unless it's done right. And it's only done right when you have a lot of time, and time is money.
Right. Citizen Sleep says, if you're making a Silent Hill, you need to take a nod from something like The Mist. Yeah, I would agree. Then talking about Platoon and Deer Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could I don't know, man. I don't know if you could do like a really good Silent Hill in the way you did The Mist, because The Mist, you didn't have to really show us anything. But with Silent Hill, you got to show us stuff. Otherwise, it's like we've already... Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. You got to have the budget. Like The Mist, it didn't show us much. They never had to show us much because it was this whole universe, a new universe. We didn't know what was out there in the fog, you know, in the mist. And so you never had to show us a ton. So you're able to make that movie cheap. With Silent Hill, you don't have that luxury because we're not going to go bother going to see it if you don't give us a pyramid head. If you don't, you know what I mean? Like if you're just mostly showing us fog and a couple little things here and there, that's not going to satisfy anybody because we know what's in the universe of Silent Hill.
Right. Yeah.
And that's why I just don't think you could do a cheap one.
Yeah. You got to start off like that. And then, then you have to expand.
Yeah. And I agree with that. The first Silent Hill movie did that.
Yeah.
I think that really well.
The first one was great.
Yeah. So I agree with that. I'm saying as far as budget though, like, you know, the movie should open up like The Mist. I agree with that as far as open up where you have a lot of mystery and you don't see much and you gradually, you know, get more and more creepy and gross and all that.
Yeah.
But just meaning you eventually got to get there. And in order to get there, it's expensive.
Talking about Psycho Goreman, Nettie D says wasn't a fan either. And I love kids horror movies. Janitha says Psycho Goreman was okay. Hated the little girl.
Yep. Everybody
yeah,
disliked the little girl.
Yeah. John says, oh wow, they're remaking Roger Corman's Death Stalker. No, not exactly.
No,
I think this is the new Death Stalker.
Definitely. It's definitely not Roger Corman's.
Citizen Sleep says it's the OG music. So is it a remake?
The Death Stalker?
Yeah.
It didn't make me think of, I haven't seen Roger Corman's in forever, but like that's not what
pretty original. I mean, because Death Stalker 1983.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
It's a reboot. It says, yeah, it is. It says
okay.
Right here on IMDb, a reboot of the cult classic. Yeah, wow.
It is.
Wow. I wonder how they got the rights.
I was thinking of a different Roger Corman movie. I was thinking of that one with the or no, hold on. I'm thinking of, never mind. I'm thinking of something totally different because I was thinking of Night Stalker. Or that's not the name of it. What's the Roger Corman movie with that serial killer or whatever?
I don't know.
But like stalks around at night and shit.
The Roger Corman movie with a serial, I can't remember all the time. I'm looking at the Death Stalker IMDb right now. Somebody said
it's definitely a remake of it. So
somebody said that the teaser is AI generated.
Oh, the Silent Hill?
The Death Stalker. I'm on Death Stalker's IMDb, and somebody said that it said it's a betrayal. Nothing from the teaser trailer AI generated was in the movie.
What are they talking about? Like that was obviously practical effects. At least the costumes are all 100% practical.
Yeah. Oh
like
my God.
None of that was, dude. See, that's what I mean. like, that's what I'm talking about. It's like the whole woke thing where every fucking thing is called woke now. People, that's how people are treating AI, where anything they see, if they don't like how it looks, it's immediately
It's
AI.
AI,
Or
yeah.
anytime they read a script or a story, if they don't like it, it's AI. And it's like, guys, there is such thing as bad stuff too. Just because
Right.
it's bad doesn't mean it's AI. Also, just because it's AI doesn't mean it's bad. It's about on what level is the AI used and how is it used, and like, because wake up call or you guys might not want to hear this, but everybody's using fucking AI now. Like everybody, every artist is using it on some levels. It's just a matter of how they're using it and does it show. But like everybody's using it. Everybody, like the actual technology behind what AI is literally predictive text. It is literally, spell check. That is where it began. It's that same technology
ChatGPT
that has just gotten
spell
more
check.
and more advanced. It is. I mean, it's literally the same technology. It's just gotten to a more advanced level, but it's the exact same thing. It's just simply a computer program that you are constantly feeding information, and it is learning. It's able to learn. It's able to constantly take that data you're inputting to make it, know what to kind of like, because that's all it is. It's predictive. It's a predictive algorithm.
Right.
And like, that is what spell check is. That is what predictive text is. It's just a predictive algorithm. And that is all ChatGPT is. That's why this whole thing of people thinking that it's some kind of brain, some kind of like living form. It's like, no, it's the same fucking thing.
AI is not
ones and
actually
zeros.
AI. It's not actually AI.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
literally ones and zeros.
It's just easier to say
algorithm.
that. Yeah.
It's the same as the algorithm
God.
you use on Google. It's the same as the algorithm you use on YouTube. It's the same as the Facebook algorithm. It's all built off of that same technology. It's just now kind of taking it and pointing it in different directions so it is able to specialize in different ways, but it's all still the same thing.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. We got a few more comments to go through. Sorry guys if I
We only got like 5 more minutes.
rolled over you. We only have about 5 minutes before we're getting out of here tonight. Sorry, the show's only an hour. Which was the original time it was supposed to be. We just started pushing it to 2 hours and people just got used to it.
Yeah, I think I stayed on an extra hour last week. I would again tonight, but I have way too much work I got to do.
Nettie said, I watched a movie called Slashback on Shudder. That was fun. Bunch of girls that kick ass. Yeah, I haven't opened Shudder in so long. I need to get on there. That's what I should do, because I've been a week behind on Horror Sucks. I was just telling Kanan this before we went live. I'm a week behind because I haven't been able to get into the theater and do anything. And I should have just fired up Shudder and picked something to do. I'm an idiot. So
there's a lot of good stuff on Shudder.
For one or two of you that are following me on Horror Sucks, I'll get a new video up next week.
Oh, Venus. Oh my God. Venus is so fucking good, dude. On Shudder.
Yeah.
Just watched that the other day. Oh my God. I'm going to talk about it in my video that comes out Friday, but dude, one of my favorite movies in a while. Like, so fucking good. It goes into this Lovecraftian, like cosmic horror, like wild angle, and very fucking cool movie. It's a Spanish movie. But
T. Fuller says,
love it.
On that note, what should Flanagan do next? He's doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's already doing a bunch of shit.
He's doing a lot of stuff, and I'm here for it.
Well, his main thing right now is The Exorcist.
Yeah,
but he's also making the Carrie TV series for Prime,
and
he wrote the script for Clayface.
Yep.
That comes out next year, I believe.
Philly's Blunt says, halfway through Weapons, paused for the podcast. Attaboy. It's good so far.
You shouldn't be fucking watching it on a parody website, you jackass. Like, if you're
Billy.
gonna watch that at home pirated, like what is like there's a lot of movies that if you were to watch on a pirated, it's like, well, I don't agree with that, but that's one thing. But literally probably one of the best of the, I mean, most people think it's in the top 5 of the year. Like, I think it is the best of the year, but even if it's not the best, it's like in that top couple. Like, you got to go see certain ones in theaters.
We're
not going to get these indie movies, these little budget fucking movies, if people keep pirating shit. How do you think they're going to be able to afford to make their fucking movies? Like, these movies aren't made out of magic fairy dust. They need money. You want to go and pirate a fucking Marvel Disney movie, that's one thing. I still don't agree with it, but that's one thing. But like, you're literally hurting the industry. You're hurting horror. You're hurting these little tiny filmmaker creators. It's not like these people that are getting fucking rich over here.
Weapons is doing pretty damn good in the box office. That's not an argument for streaming. Don't stream or pirate. Don't pirate
because it's doing good because it's that good. But if
I know
it should be doing even more.
It's at 206 million worldwide right now. 119, almost 120 domestic. On a 45 million.
I know,
budget.
And that's impressive, especially when you think about it. Like, because like Sinners did similar numbers, but Sinners cost like 3 times the amount of money to make.
Right.
But the thing is this, it's making money so that they can go and make a bunch of other movies. Like Zach Krager is being paid money to make that. So now he's able to go and make Resident Evil and so on. Like these smaller budget kind of movies, like when, for instance, when Bring Her Back, like they make millions of dollars, guess what? Now they can continue to make movies.
Yeah.
If they don't make any money, they're not going to be able to make movies.
Right.
And then all we'll have is this generic AI generated bullshit on Netflix that has like no heart, no soul, no creativity.
See what you did, Philly's Blunt? You got us on a rant.
That's not the first time I've yelled at Philly's Blunt.
Stop pirating stuff.
Always pirated shit.
Pirate Marvel Disney. Fuck them. But don't pirate indie film. Don't pirate.
No, don't pirate anybody.
No, pirate.
But it's at least one thing when you're taken from a giant corporation. It's like
I'm blessing you to pirate Disney.
People that steal and whatever, like it's never right. But like, it's one thing when you're taken from this billion-dollar industry who takes advantage of everybody and everything. That's one thing. It's like, you know, taken from McDonald's sort of thing. But it literally is like taking from McDonald's versus taking from this little mom and pop restaurant that is literally just month to month being able to survive.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Like the horror industry is that. So much of it is, you know, stuff like Jimmy and Stiggs, where dude literally made the entire fucking movie in his actual apartment.
Yeah.
Like, it is so cool, man. I actually put some of the behind the scenes or some of the footage in my next video where I'm talking about Jimmy and Stiggs, because there's YouTube videos of Eli Roth interviewing him in his actual apartment. And it's a year later, and his apartment still has the alien guts all over the walls and shit. It's fucking awesome.
So Philly says, if I could get out to the theater, I would. Quadriplegic.
I don't want to hear it. I sit next to handicapped people all the fucking time.
Fuck you, Phillies.
Yeah, don't give me that shit. You know, you're full of shit. I'm not saying you're not paraplegic, and I have sympathy for that, but you're also talking to the one-eyed motherfucker who has a amputated fucking half of a foot, and like, I deal with all kinds of shit too, and I get out to theater all the time. Like I said, I'm not saying you should go out to see a movie every single week. I understand there's limitations, but I don't buy it that once a year, twice a year, you can't get out to a theater and support certain movies. And there's certain ones that I think, and it's not just Philly's Blunt. I'm not actually yelling at Philly's Blunt as much as I'm ranting at people in general with that mindset. Because also Philly's Blunt, if you can't afford to pay for a movie, or if you can't get out to a theater to see it, then wait until it's streaming. You know what I mean? Wait until it's on Hulu, because you realize pirating is one of the most fucked up things, because it's so far beyond you just basically stealing the movie. You're actually helping fund criminal organizations. A lot of those organizations fund the war machines in different countries. Like, if you go and look into what a lot of those companies that put the pirated stuff up, what they do with that money and what they are, it's awful. Like, they're literally in they're in that same realm as the scammers that call your little old grandma and grandpa and scam them out of their life savings and shit. It's the same kind of mentality. And so, like, you personally may not have those intentions. You personally may not be like a criminal like that. I'm not saying you are for watching a movie on a pirated site, but what I am saying is you're helping to support those kind of people every time you go and watch stuff on those kind of websites. You know, whereas if you watch something on Tubi, even though you're only paying a tiny little bit because it's free for you, they're still advertising. It's like YouTube. There's still someone helping to pay for that because you're watching the commercials. You're helping the industry continue. Instead of being a leech and a parasite on the industry, you're helping to, push the industry forward. And it's like, I might be being hard on you, man. And I'm not trying to be a dick to you personally. I'm just talking about the idea in general, because for every one person like Philly's Blunt who mentions the pirating, I get hundreds a week of people trying to promote their pirating sites or telling people, don't go out to the theater to watch this. Just go to so-and-so site and you can watch all the stuff you want for free. Like, I get that constantly on the Ghost Pirate channel. Luckily, YouTube blocks a lot of them, but I have to go through and weed them out. There's so many of them. And some of them are just regular old people that are like, why would you bother? Like, I'm not going to go and pay $20 to go see a movie. Fuck these Hollywood rich elite, whatever. And it's like, yeah, if you're going to watch the latest Marvel movie, you could say that. These are millionaires and billionaires and whatever. But when you're talking about like Jimmy and Stiggs or whatever, it's like, no, dude. Like, Joe Bigos, fucking dude lives in a tiny ass little apartment in LA. Like, he is anything but rich.
Yeah.
And Zach Krager is just now making money. He toiled as an artist for years and years and years, like on The Whitest Kids You Know, where he was basically a YouTuber. And it's like just now able to afford to buy a house. And it's taken him years to get to this point. And yeah, he's going to make a lot of money finally on weapons, but doesn't he deserve it after like spending 20 years entertaining people for pennies on a dollar? So yeah,
I think so.
But I hate to be a dick. I'm not trying to point out and pick on one person here. So Phillies, I hope you understand where I'm coming from. It's the bigger picture that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm using you as an example because you brought it up, but it's the bigger point that I'm talking about. If we all just look out for just ourselves, we forget that even though we're one little drop in a bucket, if everybody feels that way, guess what? There's no drops in a bucket. But if everybody works together to try to keep this industry alive and keep promoting these little, works of art that are made for, very little amount of money comparatively. And it's the reason why you see like Silent Hill looking like shit, is because there's not a ton of money that's put into horror movies, and it's not right, but we need to go.
All right, that's going to take us out. We're ending on a high note. Don't pirate stuff because it sucks. But watch independent horror. It's going to be fun. All right. thanks guys for hanging out with us for this short show for this week. Hopefully, we'll be back on our regular scheduled program within the next couple of weeks, but we love seeing you
I'm
guys.
just passionate about this stuff, guys.
Yeah, I get it, man. No, we all get it. Nobody knows. Everybody knows you're not coming down on anybody. Phillies knows you love him. So it's all good. But thanks, guys. We'll be back next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. on the West Coast, and whatever time that is over across the pond. I'm DJ. That's Kanan. This is the Death Rattle Podcast. Bye.